Hey folks,
Hey guys.
back at it again. What up? How you doing? You here, man? Another the Ride and Nazdaq Brixx on Boogie. How you doing today?
Hi.
Yeah. So it's Thursday,
That's right.
and a lot going on.
Yes, it is.
July 4th weekend.
Yep.
Where we at? Where we at, July 4th weekend? Where we at? Block Island?
Block Island.
Block Island, Rhode Island, man.
That's right. Can't wait. Can't wait to get away
Yeah.
for a little bit, even if it's just for a day. You know how it is when you've been working hard and extra hard, and and you just need that break away from everything and everybody per se.
Yeah.
You just want to get out and just want to get out of your surroundings.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, folks, you just, chilling and
Chilling.
everything and, relaxing.
Yeah.
So what's going on? What's going on, man? What's going on today?
Well, we're gonna talk about food for a second. So, basically, they did this. We're gonna talk about chicken tenders. They did this survey on from worst to best
Yeah.
chicken tenders. Well, in the top 3 slots, coming in at number 3 was Wingstop. So, of course, Wingstop, they opened up in in 94,
Yeah.
and they're known for mainly their wings, but apparently their chicken tenders are found to be amazing.
Okay.
And then, of course, and coming in at second place was Chick-fil-A, which I'm not surprised by because the chicken is to die for. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And guess who came in first place? Take a guess.
Popeyes?
Yes, surprisingly.
Okay.
Their chicken tenders, handcrafted, if you will. Chicken tenders came in first place, and of course, it's amazing because I would think that Chick-fil-A would have been first, but okay, didn't happen.
Okay.
Go figure. So yes, there you have it with the chicken tenders.
Yep.
But speaking of Popeyes, even though they have the best tenders, they also have the highest turnover rate.
Yep.
In terms of employment, because the employees, they complained about being treated unfairly and working very long hours, extensive hours, and you know how that goes. Work long hours, don't get paid enough. You guys know the scenario.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
Okay.
I think that's it as far as food is concerned. Okay. So we can move on to the next thing.
Okay.
I say
What you talking about?
well, let's jump into entertainment.
Well, it's entertainment. What we doing?
I don't know if you would call this entertainment, but with R. Kelly.
Oh yeah, he got sentenced 30 years.
30 years, y'all. 30 years. And I think it's horrible, but you get sentenced to 30 years for sex trafficking. And the thing about it is, it's sad because all of this was rooted in the fact that he had been violated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he never really got the help.
Yeah.
And that's why, we believe in when certain things that happen to us as children,
Yeah.
they don't go away. They kind of
Uh huh.
rear their ugly head as adults,
Uh-huh.
and they kind of explain why we do the things that we do.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times the things we do as children, it has an effect on you as an adult. So it kind of felt like, if he'd have got help, maybe, just maybe, he wouldn't have been messing with underage girls. What you think on that?
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
He didn't get the help,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a problem.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need help. You can't just rely on.
Mm-hmm.
I think and some people, they'll just work through it,
Mm-hmm.
or go through something, and they don't want to go to therapy. They're just like, all right, I'm just gonna keep working through it, through it, and sometimes that could spill into to other things when you don't get the help.
Exactly. And let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with needing help period.
Yeah.
Because at some point in our lives, we're gonna need help with something.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
guys, just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yep.
Or seek help.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for Mr. R. Kelly. Moving on. Did you hear about Nipsey Hussle's murderer, accused killer?
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, he was attacked behind bars with a razor.
Oh, son.
Yeah.
I have no comment for that right now. No comment.
Okay. Well, we'll leave that alone then.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move it along. Has anybody heard Beyonce's new song? You heard it, homie?
Yeah, I heard it.
What'd you think of it?
Oh, it's a good song.
Yeah, I listened to it today, guys, and not for nothing, I give it the thumbs up. Not just because it's Beyonce. Okay. Let me put that out there. I give it the thumbs up because I kind of felt like it was a feel good kind of song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was feeling it, And moving this right along. Let's go into a little bit of a business news. We'll give you a little business news. So apparently, Bed Bath & Beyond is firing their CEO. And their reason for firing their CEO is because, apparently we Americans are tired of spending, with, in the midst of a recession. So, with Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm sorry, that's one of my favorite stores because I think they have the best stuff. It's just of course, an opinion of mine. But, of course, to come is going to be major discounts because they're going to be getting rid of their CEO. Plus, I think, sales have gone down from, particularly from last year, But here's the thing. You got inflation, right? So with inflation, the price of everything has gone up. But you know what hasn't gone up necessarily? Well, let me say it like this. The amount by which the prices have gone up is not reflected in our paychecks. So, of course, we're not going to be spending as much.
Yeah.
No, because then it's all about just saving at this point. It's all about being able to have a rainy day fund. It's all about having that income in case, things happen, So, of course, with a lot of these stores like Bed Bath & Beyond, they're like, okay, we're losing money, And then they may even close down. Which I hope not, because I love that store so much, but you never know, you know? You just never know. So, also in business news, you heard about the rare misprint in the $1 bills? Okay. Here's the situation. Apparently, there's been a surplus in dollar bills that have been printed.
Yep.
And basically, it's like, basically, it's a couple things they're looking at.
Yep.
And for all of our viewers, and our listeners, let me just tell you some of the things that they're looking for. First thing they're looking for is, okay, you have to have the large stamp of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. That's number one. You have to have the capital B in the center. Like, okay, you take your $1 bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the $1 bill out, so that way you guys know what we're talking about. All right. So you see your $1 bill here, right? Now, I'm guessing that it's got to say, you have to have the stamp of the Federal Reserve Bank. It's supposed to appear, I think, on your left hand side of the bill, which is on the side, maybe towards the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're gonna have the serial number. I think the serial numbers they begin with the letter B, and then towards the end of which is right here, guys, right over here. And then towards the end of the serial number, there's gonna be like a star. I think it's a red point, a small pointed star, and all the serial numbers begin with the B, and they go from B000001 through B0025, and then all zeros afterwards, and then from B032000001 to B096, and then the rest are zeros. So if you have that, guys, check out your $1 bills, and if you find that you may have them, I believe they're willing to pay anywhere from $20,000 to $150,000.
Wow, folks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So hopefully somebody will have that. So check your $1 bills. Hopefully, it works out.
Also, this episode is sponsored by McDonald's. No, Popeyes. I'm just joking.
And Mountain Dew.
And Mountain Dew.
Yes.
For our, food before the podcast. Yeah, and also go to the website www.agency3229.com for the clothes, gear, drip, everything you need. And if you want to see us on YouTube, like you always see us all the time, see the visuals, see the face, so.
Yes, don't you just love our faces?
So yeah, so you'll go to YouTube channel, you're going to see the episode on YouTube. What else? What else are we talking about?
Okay. So now we're going to go to national news now. So, did you hear about this dude that tries to rob a bank? Tries to rob a bank and you have an ankle bracelet on. Why?
People brave out here. People don't care. Hey, we don't care out here.
Apparently not.
People do not care out here no more.
I'm like...
They'll do the crime even there's like 100 cameras.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like... You are wearing an ankle monitor, my dude. This is a guy in Colorado, by the way, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You are wearing an ankle monitor. Like, really? Yeah. Okay. Yep. So, a little afraid on that one. So, in other news, California is going to be the first state to cover health care for immigrants. For all immigrants. Which...
That's so dope.
Isn't it? I'm telling you.
That's so dope.
You know? Like, wow. So, hopefully, you know, for the immigrants that are in California, you're in luck. So, moving right along. Let's see what we got here. I hate to do this, but I gotta touch on the political news for a minute. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas.
What happened to him?
He puts out this false claim that COVID-19 vaccines contain the cells of aborted children.
No comment. And this dude is bugging.
Yeah. I'm just like,
this dude
really?
Is bugging. That's all I'm gonna say. This dude is bugging.
Yeah, he's gone. He's totally gone. Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm telling you, I mean, I just don't. Yeah, okay. I just can't do it. Okay. In other news, so this judge actually blocks Florida's 15-week abortion ban from taking effect. Like this whole Roe v. Wade thing, like I was saying, you know, on Monday.
Yeah.
It's not over. It's going to be so many protests that it's going to be crazy. Because once again, here's the issue. How do you tell a woman what she can do with her body? How do you do that?
And it's sad because you got these old dudes that was all back in the day how it was, and they don't like the fact that women have rights. Some of those older dudes
Stuck
like
in the
that.
50s. They're stuck in the 1950s, and it's not gonna work, guys. It's not gonna work.
It's sad.
You know?
Yep.
So, in other news, Wendy Williams. So now, you know, many of you know, with her last show. Of course, she wasn't on the show, which was really messed up, to say the very least. Because not for nothing, she really changed the game. You know, for daytime talk shows. But at any rate, she's moving in another direction. Apparently, Wendy Williams is going to be doing podcasts. So I'm quite sure her podcast is going to be interesting. It's also going to still have that controversial feel to it, you know. But I'll say this. I mean, I'm glad that she's recuperating. I'm glad that she is, in a better place, both mentally and physically. And I'm glad that she's moving in a different direction. Who knows? This could be bigger than her talk show. So, Wendy Williams, we're wishing you all the best. So, yeah. So she's probably going to be the next podcast queen. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
So, in other news, Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they trying to split the estate.
Between his wife and his parents.
Yeah. The wife and the parents.
Right, because he didn't have a will.
Yeah.
Which,
like I said in the other episode a minute ago about the will, have your affairs in order. I told y'all this. I told y'all this. Have your affairs in order. Stuff like that will not happen.
But then here's the thing. On a positive note, at least his assets and stuff are split between his parents and his wife. So that I mean, even though he didn't have a will, which is very important, as my BFF just pointed out, at least it worked out where no one is fighting over it. You know what I mean? So it's a good thing. In other news, David Chappelle.
What are you talking about?
Well, he decides to buy 19 acres of land in order to block a $39 million building development. What you think of that?
Crazy.
But it's in the area where he lives, and not for nothing. I think that's awesome to be able to have the money to be able to do that. You know what I mean? Because that just you have more of a say so in terms of who can move into your neighborhood. You know what I mean? And if a lot of us, if a lot of us could, even if we don't have the money, if we all come together and put our money together, we could do that in our own neighborhoods. You know? Just a thought. Even though he's in Ohio, still, you could do it here. It's just that, you gotta have, the capital and the connections. So important. Because see, when you have the capital, when you have the connections, you can change the game. Moving right along. Hey.
What?
So, your boy Shaquille O'Neal. He's opening chicken restaurants in northern Texas.
Yeah, entrepreneur. I'm not surprised.
Love it.
Not surprised. I'm not surprised. What else?
So, wishing you the best with that, Mr. O'Neal. Let's see. So you saw Usher?
Singing.
Yes.
He sounds like the record.
Latest episode of Tiny Desk. Yep.
Yeah, he sounds just like the records. And he's live. That's how it should have been at the Versus.
Right. Exactly. Oh yeah. So. Oh God, the news. No. Lots of stuff going on today, So we got this new Showtime comedy that was based on the movie called The Wood. You remember that movie, right? It's came out in 1999.
Wood.
Yes, The Wood. Basically about these guys that basically they actually based the movie on their teenage years and stuff like that, and all the stuff that they had to deal with, like with the girls and blah blah blah. And then, of course, ultimately, one of the guys was getting married, and then, you know, they all came together. They were all coming together for the wedding and stuff like that. But apparently, the guy that was getting married had cold feet. So, which happens, you know. But it was a very good movie, by the way. And you know, I recommend anybody. You know, if you haven't seen the movie, maybe you could check it out on Netflix or something. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not, but check it out. You know, go to Redbox, whatever. Rent the movie. So check it out. Let's see. Oh my God. So, just to touch on Roe v. Wade again. You know what's on the rise since the reversal?
No, birth control pills.
Not only birth control, vasectomies.
They bugging. All right, I'm done. I'm going home. I'm going home. You gonna get vasectomies now?
It's on the rise because now men are getting smart. They're saying, okay, so because you know Roe v. Wade the decision has been reversed, they're now protecting themselves. And they're saying, okay, so now, you know, now that we know it's okay to impregnate these women, now they're trying to, you know, protect themselves. So vasectomy is the new birth control for men.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Y'all gotta forgive my BFF. He's really, you know, that really kind of did something to him. So you know, he's a little out of commission temporarily.
Yeah, but that's.
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm not getting no vasectomy. Yeah.
Huh?
No, I would never get no. For what? I don't know.
Why not?
I wouldn't. What?
If you don't want any more children.
I ain't had no children yet, so I don't need it.
I'm talking about afterwards. After you have your kids, sir. Sir.
I don't know. That's all I got.
I'll get off the subject. You might be feeling particularly sensitive about the subject, so I'm going to leave it alone. Anyway, so. Goodness. I don't know where to begin here. So, of course, prayers go out to Travis Barker, the husband of Kourtney Kardashian. Homie.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's been hospitalized for pancreatitis. Apparently, he had been undergoing a colonoscopy prior, and he was, you know, I guess there were some complications, if you will, and this is where we're at, you know. So all prayers go out to the Kardashian family.
Yeah.
So moving right along. Let's see. A happy birthday shout out goes to Charlemagne. Happy birthday, King. All the best and many more to you. So, yep. Now, moving along. Oh man, I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man, let's see. So, goodness. Now imagine this, homie. Millions of residents in California, they're getting ready to receive up to $1,050 for inflation relief. Can you imagine? They're getting money for inflation relief. So I guess us living in New York, let's see if we'll get that, right? I don't know. Let's see, moving right along. Yo, did you know about the Issa battle between Drake and rapper 2 homie?
Yeah.
Did you know about that? Yeah, he was battling him. It's too bad we missed it. Anyway. Goodness. Man, hey. Let's see. Well, homie. I think this is it. So guys, we're gonna call it a night, and we're gonna say thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, and we appreciate our listeners, and we hope that you will continue to listen to our podcast. As my homie said, you can always order the clothing, and also tune in and listen to our podcast videos, and then and also we're just gonna say goodnight for now, and just say for 4th of July, everybody please be safe. Remember, it's still COVID is still out here and it's still real. Wear your mask. Be careful in terms of driving, because usually around the holidays people get extra crazy. So be safe, and hopefully we will see you Monday, and we'll drop another wonderful episode of The Ride. I am your co-host, R. Boogie, and we got Nazdaq here, and we're just gonna say good night, and thank you for listening. All right, bye.